Hi folks, welcome to my horde. About 4:30 also. So April 30th, Tuesday, just under 70 degrees, beautiful day. It's nice working outside today. My batteries, the sun is not on the panels any longer, so they're not fully charged. If the sun's on the panels, normally it only takes a few minutes and they peak out. So, well, what I do today, spent the entire day messing with this 200S, and I got to tell you, I'm quite the expert now. Yeah, expert on the ignition system on these things. So, under the land of goodness, I went to the back horde and I discovered that the bike I thought in the bushes was a 250 SX. Turns out it was a 250 ES, so, and a 1985, and it had the right wiring harness. So this is my wiring harness, so to speak, from out back. So I hooked it all up, took a lot of time, and check this out. You're gonna like this. This is the neutral light, and look at this. My neutral light lights up. So all happy. Hooked this thing up completely, and there's my spark plug. I don't know, could you guys see that? And got it so that if I tickle the starter relay, round and round she goes. But let me give you a hint, she don't start because she don't fire. And the reason why she don't fire, playing with the wiring diagrams, spent a little bit of time with this. Here's a good spot. It's not too much glare. Let's go with this. Spent a lot of time with this. Don't know if you guys care, but just in case you all have to get through it. Check the coil. And on a few coils, they're about 3 ohms if you go across them, across the ground to the input. And I swapped that out a few times, didn't help. Check the pulse generator, 300 ohms. And I checked a known good one. I went out back and checked one, about 345, so I don't think it's the pulse generator. Then I checked the thing that makes the voltage that goes into the capacitive discharge, which comes out and fires everything. I checked the resistance on that to ground, and I got 21.9, which said, oh, that's not bad, except these things are known for shorting to ground. So I compared it against a known good one, and I got 119. So what I need looks like a stator. I need to go and spend a little time on the internet to verify that all these numbers are what they should be, but to me it looks like I got a dead stator, and a dead stator is anywhere between $100 and $300 depending where you get it, whether you want to go new or used or whatever. For electrical components, I just as soon go new. So there we are. I need a stator. Homie's not a happy camper. This is going to be expensive. What's a tad annoying is the kid priced the bike right, and he kept telling me it needed a harness and it needed this and it needed that. Turns out, I have a feeling he knew that it needed a stator, or wherever he got it from, that person knew it needed a stator, and that's why they pushed it over the side to him. So it is what it is. More and more, this is the Saratoga load, the 400, what I pay, 410 for the entire load. It's really debatable for $410 between this thing and the other critter, if I did okay. Unfortunately, I popped this back tire by running my backhoe back tire into it and starting to climb over it. 4,500 pounds on top of that tire. It didn't live, it died. So I'm got one cracked tire, one tire that semi holds air. You're familiar with the 200S. The frame was basically scrap. I got two motors. One of them looks like it's got potential, the other one doesn't. This rat here, I mean, what's a BigRed worth without plastics? I mean, it depends where you live, but generally speaking, I mean, you could buy them on eBay in beautiful condition. I don't know, somewhere around $1,000. You got to go fetch it wherever you're buying it, though. Around here, you can find them in really nice condition, for under $1,800 or so. So I got 300 into it. Could use some tires. Has no plastic. $100, $200 Stator. Turns out this was not a winner, folks. Doesn't look like this. This was not a out of the ballpark bike. And I guess it kind of goes like that, right? So I paid too much for that, but I stole that for $50, right? That was supposed to be the savior. It turns out the other ones turned out better than that. Particularly the yellow one looks like the winner. This guy was $200, and she looks like she was a pretty good deal for $200. So you kind of go into these things, and it's sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. For folks who do not know how to work on them, folks who are going to pay somebody to work on them, they're going to end up in a whole heap of trouble, though. Could you imagine you got $300 out? It's going to take the guy who knows what he's doing, not me poking around. But if you really know what you're doing, he's going to probably hit you for an hour of shop time to tell you your stator's no good. I don't know, shop time, major part of $100 for an hour. A diagnostic charge, 75, 100, 100 and a quarter, depends where you are. So that's A. Then he's going to charge you for the stator, call it a couple $100. It's got to be another couple of hours to put it in, another couple $100. So you're going to put $600 into a $300 unit, right? Well, yeah, you're going to put another 300. No, what am I talking about? 75 diagnostics, call it another couple. You're going to put another 500 into this thing, so you're going to have 900. You don't have plastics on it yet. So basically, to completely put this together, if one were paying real time, you'd easily make it to the 1200 with plastic. Looks like it needs brakes in the back too, tires. You'll easily get to the 1200, which you could have bought a completely running unit for. I mean, in my case, I won't be paying for shop time, so I'll save that few $100. I'll dig up some tires out of the Horde, so I won't be in it that bad, but I'm not exactly in it good either. Hey, such is life. You can't win them all. This is why when you could get parts bikes cheap, you go for it. Like these tires could go on the back, or whatever. Anyway, folks, so there we are. I dug this out of the shed because it was kind of in the way. I just spent a moment checking it over. I was smart enough to turn off the gas, which made me proud, but I see the float is stuck, so I'm no longer proud. Anyway, folks, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. In the meantime, once again, watch out what you pay for things. If you buy a basket case, sometimes that's what you get. Thanks for watching.